Ahmed asked, what should I expect from the medical exam on a spousal visa? Okay, so for anyone that's coming to the United States on a spousal visa, you're going to be expected to complete a medical exam before the consular officer will approve your visa. And the medical exam is usually at the end of the process. We actually recommend completing the medical exam at least 5 to 10 business days prior to the interview. And the reason for this is to ensure that the medical exam results are going to get over to the U.S. Embassy in a timely manner. Some medical facilities will hand the medical exam results over to the applicant and they hand carry them to the interview. In other cases, like in the Philippines, the medical facility at St. Luke's Medical Center actually delivers the medical exam results, so the applicant doesn't get to handle those. And now where you'll have the medical exam is usually decided by the U.S. Embassy. And the U.S. Embassy is going to send out a set of instructions that's going to cover interview instructions. It's also going to cover the medical exam instructions. Now, if you do not receive those in the mail or through an email message, you can download those instructions directly from the U.S. Embassy where you're going to be attending the interview. But hopefully you'll receive those well in advance because you're going to need to know exactly where you're going to have the medical exam performed, how you go about scheduling the appointment. Some medical facilities you can simply register online. Some are first come, first served. Some require an appointment. So it really just depends on what country you're in and which embassy is residing over your case or where you're going to be interviewing at. A couple of things to remember. When you go to the medical exam, there's going to be some documents you're going to need to take. You're going to want to take your passport. You're going to need your appointment or interview letter. And you'll also need to take 4 passport-style photos. So make sure anything that I tell you, though, keep in mind that the instructions will supersede that or override anything. I'm just trying to remember some of the items that my wife had to take to the medical exam. And then a couple other things you'll want to get there early at your appointment if it's scheduled. Reason being because it's going to take all day long. In some cases, with the girls that were behind my wife, they actually had to come back a second day just to get the vaccination shots. And then a lot of folks want to know, what they're going to go through when they get to the medical facility. You're going to meet with the doctor, and they're going to ask you some questions. They're going to perform a physical exam. You're going to have a chest X-ray. They're probably going to draw some blood, and what they're looking for there is any communicable diseases that you may have. If you do have anything like that, it could cause a delay in your case. They could hand you a letter and tell you that you need to come back in 3 months, 6 months for a follow-up. So those are some things to expect. You're also probably going to get some vaccination shots. So if you have vaccination records, you'll probably want to bring those as well so you don't get a duplicate shot, especially if you don't like needles or shots. And then I've already covered the medical exam results, but it's up to the medical facility as to whether they hand over the results to you or if they send those directly over to the embassy. But make sure you get that interview packet along with those instructions, and don't wait till the last minute because you're going to receive the interview date from the National Visa Center because you said it was a spousal visa. So the MVC, National Visa Center, actually reaches out to the embassy and schedules that appointment. So you'll know when your interview is. So if you haven't received that interview packet and those instructions in a timely manner, go online, try to download them, contact the embassy, or you may even want to contact us, and we can help you out with that.
If you found this video useful, it would mean a lot to us if you could hit the like button and comment below to let us know what you think. You can also ask your own immigration questions in the comments below. If you want to make sure not to miss any of our future videos, we invite you to subscribe here on YouTube and be sure to click the notification icon so you can be alerted whenever we publish a new video. Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook where you can watch our regular immigration Q&A live streams.